Good afternoon, everybody. It is, what is today? Today is Tuesday, May 9th. It's 11:27 in the afternoon. Okay. I was reading, I read part 3. Okay, so this is part 2. Okay, so this is part 3 of Bound to Lose, Destined to Win. Okay. 2 of Dad's relatives became Jehovah's Witnesses. His sister, Catherine, was a devout Christian, and his mother became a Baptist, mostly in name only. Dad pretended to be a Baptist, but I'll tell you more of that story later in the book. Dad had 8 sisters and 1 brother. I never met his brother, who died years ago in San Francisco. Nobody in the Kelly family ever broke the generational curse of voodoo. It followed them from Africa to Haiti, then from New Orleans to Texas, then to Vallejo, California, and finally to Stamford, Connecticut, where Robert and Irma moved in 1951. I was born and raised in the projects of Stamford, Connecticut. One of my earliest memories is of a dream I had at age 3. In this dream, I was in the kitchen looking out the window at a playmate of mine standing outside. Suddenly, the ground began to shake, and I yelled for her to come inside. She didn't seem to hear me. Then the earth opened up as she fell inside. The earth closed around her as the ground kept shaking. I heard a voice say, "Because of you, the ground is shaking. Because of you, the ground is broken." I woke up sobbing. When morning arrived, I learned that my friend was okay. The following night, I had the very same dream. I never told anybody that dream, not even my mother. For years, that dream caused me to blame myself for every bad thing that happened. As a child, I had no idea what the dream meant. Today, it means that instead of people being swallowed up by demonic forces, God will use me to bring deliverance and to help people become consumed by Him. It is interesting that years later, during my boxing career, I was given the nickname Earthquake. Stamford, Connecticut borders Long Island Sound, and we could look outside our front door and see the top half of the Empire State Building in New York Harbor. When somebody committed a crime in New York City, they often hid in Stamford. In those days, during the 1950s and 1960s, police would shoot to kill and ask questions later. Okay, so that is all for part 3. Bound to Lose, Destined to Win. Thank you for watching.